before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incompletion makes it second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Chris, I kind of feel like a coach right now because I'm always wondering why the angle route continues to be so effective. When as an inside linebacker, all you're ever taught, all you hear about is don't let them cross your face. If they want to go to the outside, it's okay. But inside, no. Can't have that happen, and it cost them.
Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incompletion sets up a second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Back to throw again. And this time it's complete. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. It's the running back in the flat. Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down. Early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Seventh play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Defense not pressing this time. Quick throw caught on the left side. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Keeping it on the ground here. And that run produces a decent gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Looks like Auburn will have the first down. First down here for this offense.
Well, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I tell you, every single year on the Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, the defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Play action fake, looking to throw. They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10. Knights will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fires it on the move. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And he fires the football to the right side. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
They'll run it to the right side. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? First and long now after the penalty. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Lets it go quickly. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made it to 43.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. The Knights under the line in the hurry-up.
Just complete domination here by this Auburn defensive lineman, able to come up with that sack. And just think about it, over the years since you and I have been doing college football, going way back to guys that Auburn's had, like Andre Bruce, such an electrifying pass rusher off the edge. Tracy Rocker, more from the inside. Nick Fairley, another guy that could dominate. Boy, Auburn's had some great ones.
All day to throw, finally throws it to his left. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Now it's third and long for this offense, with the ball right at midfield. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And the sophomore's got him for a sack. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Trying for a fourth down completion. Escapes the sack. A lot of time in the pocket, now fires over the middle. He's got it inside the 10. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. The run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UCF. And they'll set up with a PAT. And he knocks it right through. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. With the catch, it's Thompson. And he'll be brought down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And 3rd and short to try to pick it up on the ground. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
They get just enough for the first down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back a chance to pick up the first down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw.
Catch made on the left side. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his back. Checks this down to the running back. And he's tackled it only after picking up a first down.
What a simple read and a simple throw for the quarterback. You want to give me the running back sliding out of the backfield? No problem. I'll take that. Let him do the work after the catch.
Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out. It's Proctor. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. He'll hand it off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this 1st down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
Here's a serious gamble, folks. Coach going for it, backed up near his own end zone. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Gets rid of it on the move. He's got it. Enough for a first down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. The Knights looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Boy, great job up front by this Auburn defensive lineman. That rare combination of defensive linemen you see often in the SEC, where they have great size and power, but incredible quickness. And Auburn has sure had plenty of those over the years.
He slings this one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Offense is going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. It's a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down inside their own 40. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Knights. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to throw it deep. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's running out of time here. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, pass caught. Defense makes the stop after the completion. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. The shotgun running play call. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And it's complete downfield. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down. And you see more positive yards after the catch here.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Can the defense hold up here on 3rd and goal? Receiver in motion now. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So 8 plays into this drive now. It's 3rd and goal. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the 1st half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on 3rd down. Now we got a 4th down situation. And now you're in the red zone. You wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice, try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown? Up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on 4th down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First down. Looking to throw the football. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And now another deep ball here. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. Returner looking to make a play here. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And there's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On third down, he drops to throw. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. It's fourth down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Caught over the middle. It's Rhodes. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Man, that's got to be deflating for this defense. They had this offense right where they wanted, and then they come up with a fourth down conversion with that pass.
The Knights starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Knights are looking to keep this drive going. And looking to throw now on first down. Going for a big play downfield. Touchdown, UCF. That puts them on top in the second half. Here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. possession. They passed up on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. What can they do here? Look at out throwing here to start the drive. With the catch, it's Coleman. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz. You hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Thompson. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to throw it again. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. Auburn now operating in the red zone. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
So the UCF offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Handoff from the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. When they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Rifles this football to the left. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks Once you get him behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Trying to extend the play. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
On 1st down, it's play action. The sure hands. It's Coleman. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football. But throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now to try here for the extra point. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. He goes out of bounds at the 31 after a decent return. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. The back's got it. He shreds the tackle. Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback making some changes at the line. He'll look to throw it here on second down. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Defense creates a big turnover, and that'll end the quarter of play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Delivers quickly to the left side. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
Getting set. Here's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Look out. He's got some space. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown. Nice. A defensive score to take the lead in the fourth quarter. Could that play be the springboard into the national championship?
Well, Chris, this defense is just trying to hope for a stop, and instead they get the interception and a touchdown. Now they're just trying to hold on to see if they can advance to that national title.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. This one will be fair caught. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He drew a pick six in the last possession. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Thompson. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Looking to scramble now. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes a quick grab. We get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that previous play.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
There's the handoff. A gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, UCF. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The sure hands. It's Coleman. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you've got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Defense is coming after him. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And that one's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? Now the 40. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, the offense just cannot afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
And the UCF offense back out on the field now. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds. The clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that run play. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Can he make it to the marker? Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Throws it to the right. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this spot of the field.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Launching one to the end zone. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught in the flat by the running back. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. You're down by a couple possessions. Yeah, completion is good, but truly the 2 most important things, getting the ball downfield to your receivers and making sure they're working to get out of bounds to preserve that clock, to be able to get a score, get the ball back, and have a chance to win this game.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting ready for what could be their last drive. Time ticking away in the last quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Down he goes, a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for the wide out. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up for the first down and goal. The offense knocking on the door here with a first and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. Touchdown, Auburn. Still no answer for the passing game. Coach makes the decision to go for a two-point conversion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's picked off in the end zone. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fielded in the end zone. It's Proctor. And the coverage team brings him down as time runs out. That'll do it. Game over. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy. And